let's go. So hi, Julie and Bob. Thank you so much for letting me come to your home and chat everything cruise. So I know you've been on many cruises, haven't you? So how many have you been on? Can you remember?
I've done over 20.
20. Wow.
Over 20.
That is a lot of cruises.
Well, I done
You've
that.
done about 12-ish,
12,
15?
yeah, 12,
15.
13, yeah, something like that.
I used to cruise with my mum as well.
Oh,
But
did you?
double cruising. Now I've been scuffed.
So you're cruising with Bob and your mum now?
No, mum's retired from cruising, so I'm just down to cruising with Bob.
I'm sure you have a lovely time.
We do.
So you've done a lot of cruising. So when you book another cruise, what do you look for? Is it cruise ship, cruise line, destinations, price?
Look for somewhere different to be able to lot at times.
Yeah,
No,
we do now. At first it was price, because, you know, we was new to it. We didn't know what we wanted, and everything, everywhere we went was new. But now we feel as though we're running out of destinations. So we started doing the bucket list ones and going further afield.
Then again, we could go to Caribbean every other week, couldn't we?
Well, you could, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that your favourite cruise destination that you've done so far,
yeah,
the Caribbean?
Yeah.
Is it, and why? Why is it?
Oh, different places and that we go to are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, you like your sunbathing, don't
Yeah,
you, and your
yeah,
beaches, and us.
Yeah.
We do tend to get a lot of liquid sunshine though, unfortunately. We have got wet quite a few times, haven't we?
Oh,
Once or
have
twice,
you?
yeah.
Ah, see, that's the thing people don't realise, do they, in the Caribbean? Sometimes when it rains, doesn't it?
You can still go in the sea, and you still,
Yeah.
you know, it doesn't matter, because if you're wet, you're wet.
Yeah. So you've been on a few cruises. Do you have a favourite cruise line?
Well, we've got to say P&O, because we started off on P&O, which was only by chance, because we had originally booked the Queen Elizabeth was going to be our first cruise.
Oh,
when
was
Bob
it?
Retired. But unfortunately, I lost my dad and we had to cancel it.
Oh, okay.
So we went in the following year, didn't we? 2014. And we went on Ventura. Did the transatlantic, because I was scared that I was going to be seasick, because on the ferries, when mum and dad used to live in Spain, so we often got the ferry across and took the dog. And I was seasick on ferry, so I was panicking.
You would have been, yeah.
But we just thought, if we do a transatlantic one for a first cruise, we can't get off, and we're just going to have to get through it. So that was
You were
the
brave.
first one.
Yeah, being seasick and then doing a transatlantic.
But,
You forget that you're at sea, don't you?
yeah, it's nothing like, and you're just not seasick.
Well, I'm glad you've mentioned a transatlantic, because a lot of people are worried about sea days and what is there to do on a sea day. So what kind of things do you do on the sea days on a transatlantic cruise?
We love sea days on a transatlantic because nobody can get hold of you. And in our position, we had a lot of elderly relatives, didn't we? And there was nothing we could do. Whereas on the Med, you can hop on a plane and get home. Transatlantic, you've got peace, you can't get disturbed. And we both like different things. So Bob goes and does his things. There's plenty of speaks if you want to go and listen to those.
Yeah.
I normally join the choir or do crafty things or dance things, and so it's just great that we can both do what we want. It's so safe, you're in a safe environment, and then, you know, you obviously we're together in the evenings. It's not as though we can't stand each other, but we've got different likes and dislikes, and on a cruise it's fantastic because it caters for every different style.
Do you know what? I don't think you're on your own there. I think when I spoke to many customers in the past, they've said the same thing. They like the sea days and they do their own thing during the day, and because everybody's got different things that they like to do, don't they? So, you know, on a night, I don't know if you're like me, but you get back to your cabin and you've got your cruise compass there on your bed, and there's nothing nicer than a cup of tea sat in bed reading what we're going to do tomorrow.
Yeah, we do that. We don't look at that till we get back.
Yeah.
Even though it might be there before we set off for dinner, we'll leave it for the, when we get back at night. And see what we're doing the next day, don't we? Where we're going.
So why do you love cruising so much? What is it about cruising that you both love?
It's just everything's there, isn't it? You know, you don't have to go to theatre. 2 minutes walking out to the cabin and you're there.
Yeah.
You know,
good food.
Yeah, good food, yeah.
Nice places.
Too good food, really.
Too good. I think you learn, don't you, once you've been on a few, what not to excel on.
Which is
entertainment's usually brilliant, isn't it? You know,
so that brings me on. That brings me on to a question: is what have you learnt over the 20 from your first cruise now to your 20th cruise? What have you kind of learnt to do or not to do on a cruise?
Not to pack as much. You don't need it.
Good. Yeah,
Freedom
that's a good
dining.
one.
You're not sat with the same people, so you don't have to wear a different dress every night because it doesn't matter. You don't
take too much, don't we?
You don't need shoes and bags to match every outfit. You just need a neutral pair of a gold and a silver pair. So you do learn, your packing does get a lot less.
You prefer freedom dining because obviously a lot of new ships, they are bringing, for P&O, they're bringing freedom dining rather than first and second sitting. Is that what you prefer?
No.
Oh, you prefer the fixed dining, do you?
We like to get used to saying.
We like to know the waiters because they get to know you and they know what you like.
Yeah.
And when we go away with my cousin, her partner and Bob like the food. The waiters know they like the food.
Yeah.
So they get
looked after
well.
Yeah.
But we like the first sitting normally, don't we?
And do you like to mix with others when you're in dining, or do you just like a nice
not
table
so
for
much
two?
The evening's not brilliant, like, so.
Okay.
If there's quite a few round table, I tend to be watching.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to. Because they're quite large tables as well, aren't they?
Yeah.
You can get stuck with some people that can be.
Can be what, Julie?
one of our cruises, Mum and myself, we sat with a Chinese couple and an Indian couple, and they was just out doing themselves all the time. I've got an apartment in so-and-so, well, I've got one in Delhi, and I've got mine in... Oh, yes, I've got one in Paris as well, and me and Mum were just thinking, well, it's entertainment.
You do get quite a lot of, very outspoken and passengers.
People say the same about us, like.
Probably, but I don't think we're more down to earth, aren't we?
How have you found? Obviously, they've all got different cruise apps, so I know you've travelled
holiday.
Yeah, so P&O, you've got your personaliser, which is fairly straightforward, but then you've got the My Holiday app. So how have you found that when you've been on board?
I'm not too good, am I, with him?
Bob wouldn't be able to use it.
No.
But I was okay after a while, and I think, again, the problem's going to be, it was nice when the ships were at low capacity. This is all after COVID, isn't it? And you could get to see what you wanted, but I don't think that's going to happen. People are going to be missing out on a lot.
Missing out on
theatre.
Yeah, so you use the My Holiday app to book theatre and to book, obviously, your dining.
Any shows you want and your dining.
Yeah.
Which...
Did you struggle to book any shows when you were on? Because Britannia was your last cruise. Did you struggle to book anything from My Holiday app, or did you book it before you went, or the day on arrival?
We booked it because we'd been before we went on Britannia in October, but we did Iona in the previous... No, we went in Britannia in March, but we'd been on Iona in the October.
Yeah.
So we knew that we needed to book before we went on, especially with there being 4 of us.
Yeah.
Which we did because all the 8:30 was being sold out. 8:30 shows were being sold out, showing full.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we did book them before because we knew.
I agree, yeah. If as soon as they come out on your planner, I think it's either 2 weeks or 3 weeks before to book them. But any others, I found that to book on the day you get on the ship, especially the Limelight Club, because that is probably one of the most popular shows there is on P&O. On certain ships that obviously offer Limelight, but yeah, to book on the day of embarkation.
Yeah.
What about Celebrity?
We had so many cruises cancelled because of COVID.
Yeah.
We was hoping to try different lines. Celebrity was one of them.
Yeah.
Obviously Virgin was another, which really upset us when you were showing us all these nice things about Virgin, and we're thinking, oh, we're going on that, so, and then they cancelled it. But we've got what are we going with? I think it's Celebrity we're going with, aren't we, in March?
Yeah.
So it'd be interesting to see what you think then of Celebrity when you do. Oh, we've got Morella coming up.
Yeah, we've got Morella.
We've got Celebrity coming up.
Yes.
So you're kind of moving away from P&O, branching out a little bit, maybe.
I think that's because P&O's great. Really like them. They're really reasonable for what you get. And we like them, don't we? We like their structure, how the ships work, how the meals work, and how the shows work.
The menus, yeah.
Well, they've shrunk as well. Everything shrunk pre-COVID, but I presume that'll be on every ship. P&O seem to be doing the same itineraries now, and we've done them, haven't we? You can either, we've done the Canaries a few times, we've done the transatlantic, I don't know how many times.
Do you know what, Julie? You've hit the nail on the head there with regard to the itineraries. Not just with P&O, but with many other cruise lines as well. I think that's kind of, especially in Europe, that's kind of what, the people are saying, and that's why they're venturing out to maybe other cruise lines to do different ports of call. And I do think whether that's to do with the port or the capacity or the size of the ship getting into the ports, of course, and it all comes down to cost. But it would be nice to do different itineraries across all cruise lines.
This is why I'm looking forward to the Morella, because it is places we've not actually...
You've not done before.
We've done Corsica, but other than that, we've not hit on those.
If you do the drinks packages, is that something that you do?
No, we haven't done, have we?
We did
it once.
We did it on Royal Caribbean.
Oh, yes, yeah. And did you take advantage of it, both of you? Did you use it?
No, Bob had the drinks package and I was allowed to have the soft drinks.
Ah, okay.
Which they don't normally do.
No, they don't, no.
Me and my cousin had the soft package and they had the full package. So we knew where to find them. But we was only on for 7 nights.
Ah, were you?
We did our best to do it justice.
Did you? I'm really pleased about that one. So what was your tipple of choice?
Gin or beer.
Oh, gin or beer. Yeah, you
Wine
can't
with
go
your
wrong.
dinner.
Or some wine, yeah, I like wine. Yeah.
Speaking of wine, if you've had wine on P&O on Iona, what about that? Have you tried the Holy Snail, the Sauvignon Blanc?
No.
Oh, that is absolutely gorgeous, yeah.
I've heard you mention it.
Yeah, oh, maybe once or twice. I'm hoping Avi is going to have the Holy Snail on board as well. For anybody who is just starting off cruising, so anything that you would recommend for them to do? Obviously, a great tip when it comes to packing, that you've said. Anything else that you can
If you can afford it, a balcony cabin.
Yeah.
Not being a snob, it's
Okay.
just that it's so nice in the morning to wake up, different country, different sounds, which you don't get on the other cabins.
Yeah.
It's not being a snob or anything
No,
like that.
no.
It's just so nice. You've got that fresh air.
Yeah.
Ideally, on certain destinations anyway, they warrant it. I think, especially sometimes the fjords, but it comes down to money for everybody. But it's really nice to see that a lot of cruise lines are introducing free upgrade from inside or ocean view to balcony. So if people are on a budget, then you can still experience what a balcony has to offer. Because it is nice. Saying that, I've always had a balcony, but last year on Iona I had an inside and I wasn't in the cabin at all. And I thought, I've always done a balcony, will I miss it? But I was so busy that I didn't really feel that I missed the balcony. Well, I can't wait to see what you think of Morella, that you go on next week. Different ports of call. Which Morella cruise ship Are you on?
Discovery 2.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Oh, you're going to love that. So I can't wait to see what you think of that. And then Celebrity, of course, in 2024.
Perhaps
that'll
a
be
Virgin
amazing.
in the near future.
Yeah. Oh, they're great. Virgin are amazing. I think they're probably not for everybody, but I absolutely love that ship. The service and the food was some of the best I've ever had.
Oh, right.
Absolute top notch. Loved it. Not a bad word to say about Virgin.
It was the
I just
hammock I
think-
was looking forward to. But now I've got a tip on how to get on it. I can try this.
Unfortunately, you didn't see me get out.
It wasn't as gracious,
No,
was it?
no. I just want to say thank you. Honestly, it's so nice to talk to you, and thanks for being so open and honest
It's
as
nice
well.
to see a face to a name that we've
Yeah.
known for years and spoken to and harassed
But
for
promise,
all our bookings.
you have that I can't do anymore.
I know.
But promise me you'll tell me how you get on Umbrella,
Course we will.
because I
Yeah,
can't wait to see what you think.
Yeah, look forward to seeing your
yeah.
voyages as well.
A week on Friday. I can't wait.
Wow.
But thank you so much. It's so lovely to finally meet
Yes,
you.
and you.